gentlemen, love is like a hard prison wall. You could keep me standing so cold. You are gold, yeah. Always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it. You are gold. I'm glad that you're bound to return. Next thing I learn, you're indestructible. Always believe it. Wrong show, sorry. I'm sorry. It's the wrong show. These were my days as the Tony Hadley Spandau Ballet, Stars in Their Eyes, regional winner in Oman. Believe me. They got my name wrong. It's Omid Djalili. In fact, my full name is Omid Abu Abdel Qasim Ittihad Ibrahim Mamdouh. Please just call me Trevor. Some weekends I'm known as Fatima, but that's different life, different circuit. Please keep the laughter coming. It helps with my asylum application. But you see, I know that some of you associate the Middle East with oil and phlegm and halitosis. Only joking, only joking. We're running out of oil, actually. And actually, the reason why I'm here is because once at the office, they told me I was really funny. And, all right, give it a go. And tonight, it's going so well. I tell you what. And ladies and gentlemen, I am an Iranian, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm Iranian and very proud because British people may have won 11 gold medals, but Iranian Team Iran, we won the super heavyweight weightlifting gold medal, ladies and gentlemen. And I tell you, that night, it was exactly the same when Iran beat the USA in the World Cup 2 years ago. You know, we are officially the best football team. We are officially the strongest people in the world. And that night, we took Edgware Road by storm. BMWs and Mercedes cruising at 5 miles an hour. Very good. Chauffeur, honk the horn. Filipino servants waving the Iranian flag. So proud. Edgy, sorry. But you see, being an Iranian in a comic constitutes nothing short of a miracle, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll tell you why. Because even comedy in our culture is very simple. We just tell silly kind of mainstream gags, and then we sing golden oldies. That's kind of the Iranian cabaret experience. I'll give you an example. They say, so knock knock. Yeah. Boo. Don't cry, it's only a joke. Got myself a crying, walking, sleeping dog. I leave it, I burn it. Because creativity is a tough thing, and even in this country, if you grew up in an Iranian household, it's not conducive to creativity. Like, I grew up in a household which was cluttered with, excessive ornaments all around the house. You get very oppressive Ottoman furniture, inexplicable portrait of the Duke of Edinburgh there as well. Men in pyjamas sitting around. We always got that one uncle, that dodgy uncle, who tries to sell second-hand jewellery in a kind of shiny black briefcase. So, we wanted this watch in the shop is £300. For you? It's 50 pence. What do you call an honest Iranian businessman? As if. Fly me to the moon and let... And also, I see I'm a big fan, I'm a very big fan of Britain in general as well, because see, I didn't really understand some of the British psyche. Even now, I went out for dinner with a psychotherapist and his friend. I went to the toilet when I came back. They said, Omid, I've just been chatting with Sally, and I'd really like you to come back to our place and be sexual with us. I said, what? He said, come back to our place and be sexual with us. I had no idea what it meant. I had this kind of Reggie Perrin kind of image of those two having sex, but me in the corner doing vague, abstract sexual movements. Probably gives you a very powerful image when you go to bed tonight. Don't try and get amorous. You just have an image of me over you. Also, I have to say that I am a big fan, no seriously, I'm a very big fan of Great Britain in general, because I'm a big fan of football and I follow any team in Britain. When England's on, or Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, I really follow them. But I was very disturbed with the new levels of hooliganism that happened during Euro 2000. Now, new levels of chanting, football chanting as well. It was bizarre. You had all the English fans on the floor, the Belgian police around them, and all the English fans saying, let's go, mate, let's go! Come on, we won the war for you! If it wasn't for the English, you'd be Krauts. If it wasn't for the English... And the problem is, hooliganism has become an international problem. Like in Iran during the World Cup, Iranian fans are flying to the World Cup. And they're singing songs like, we are the Ayatollah's army. We're all off to gay Paris. And we'll really shake 'em up when we blow ourselves up. 'Cause we're winners. And then there was a crackle, and that was the last message on the black box. Not true, but plausible. You see? And also, they start turning on me. They start calling me an Iranian twat. All these fans go, piss off, you Iranian twat, you know. And I got really upset with this. Why they have to have an ethnic prefix before an insult. You know, why can't it just be why an Iranian twat? It seems to give it emphasis. And it really, I had a real problem with this. I said to my therapist, I don't like this ethnic thing. I'm an Iranian twat. He goes, why don't you turn a negative into a positive? So when someone calls you an Iranian twat, why don't you see it as a confirmation of who you really are? Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'm going to leave you with a little story, if I may. Because you see, this is a very, very important story I want to finish with, because you see, there's a lot of conflict in the world, and I always think, our methods of conflict resolution are quite immature, and we all know that dialogue is the most important thing. And whether it's Kosovo or Yugoslavia, dialogue is the most important thing, and we take our example from the Jews and Christians about 52 years ago. They said, put aside the bloodshed, let's bring forward our best scholars. Let the scholars have a debate. Whoever wins the debate wins the conflict, okay? So it's a wonderful thing. We had 10,000 Jews, 10,000 Christians, hot midday sun, middle of Jerusalem. 2 scholars come eyeball to eyeball. They're going to have a theological debate in their own religious sign language to keep the exclusivity. It was very dramatic. It went like this. Christian opened with, Jew came back with. Christian goes, Jew comes back with. Christian pulls out a bottle of red wine and a piece of bread. Jew is rocked back, takes out an apple. Referee goes, it's a split decision, it's gone to the Jews. Jews are jumping up and down, Christians are distraught. Explanation, Christian camp. Christian says, well, I opened the discussion by talking about God. I said, for Christians, God is everywhere. But then he reminded me that God is also here. Then I showed him the powerful symbol of the Holy Trinity. And he came back and he reminded me of the oneness of God. Then there was nothing I could do. I showed him the blood and body of our Lord Jesus Christ with the red wine, the piece of bread. And he came back with the apple of the Garden of Eden, the symbol of creation itself. Everything I hit him with, he came back with something more powerful, the man's a genius, I'm sorry. Go to the Jewish camp and say, Sir Jaime, what happened? He goes, I don't know, the man's a flipping madman. He said to me, you Jews, piss off. I said, we're staying here. He said, we'll give you 3 days to bugger off out. I said, give you bastards 1 day to piss off yourselves. Then he starts playing mind games and shows me his lunch. I thought, sorry, I'll show him my snack. He's a madman! And, thank you. Nice story. That's how the State of Israel was formed in 1948. Not true, but plausible. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Good night. You've been lovely.